Monday is starting soon. Money is starting soon. Monday is starting soon. Monday is starting soon. All right, here we go. I see it coming up here on Facebook. Perfect. Awesome. Hi, everybody. Give me 1 second. I'm going to share this to my personal Facebook page. As always, I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I know I did. Boom, boom, boom. Share now. Fantastic. I have a exciting Money Monday to talk about today. Come up in conversation 2-3 times this week, just this week. So I thought that means it's out there. It's important to talk about. The most important thing that we have that you need, and the most important thing in order to control your finances, in order to become the master of your financial situation, your financial landscape. Before we go into that, just a few housewarming. Is that the phrase? I don't think that's a phrase. Just a few housekeeping items. Want to remind we just want to remind you, we do have webinar coming next week. It's going to be in exactly 1 week on the 22nd. Going to be separately managed accounts. There's been a lot of really great things done in the finance world, ways to new innovations and ways more efficient. As you know, if you've been paying attention, it doesn't pay to try to pick your own stocks. If that makes you unhappy, I'm really sorry. If you're on Robinhood trying to make money, I'm really sorry. On the short term, you might make a little bit of money, but in the long term, I haven't looked at my investments since I rebalanced last. In the long term, I'll blow you if you're trying to beat me on Robinhood. That's just the way it goes. There's a lot to back it up. If that's really upsetting, I can't argue against the math there. So next week, we're going to be talking about one of the even further innovations that's being done. New innovations, basically things that Intentional Advisors, which is an investment company, things they've done recently to make things even more efficient. So they have it called separately managed accounts that Bob is going to talk about, and they've managed to. It's basically even for an even lower threshold now. They're basically, people are able to create their own ETFs, and they're able to create their own diversification within this tool, which is really fantastic. And if you're into finance, this is one of those innovations that's it's skyrocketing. It's the next evolution. We had index funds come out, and that revolutionized everything. Then we had ETFs come out, and that was indexing 2.0. This is indexing 3.0. So that's what we're going to be talking next week, and next month it's going to be a 2-part series. So I'm going to drop the link in the comment section after I'm done here, so you can register if you're interested in that, and come on and check it out, where the investment landscape is going. It's really fascinating stuff. Also, you might have noticed that I wasn't here last week. It's because we had our monthly mastermind. Thank you to everybody who came out. That was really, really cool. Looking forward. I always look forward to our masterminds. If you're a client in our club, we have our next meeting coming up this Wednesday. Looking forward to that as well. It's always fantastic to see all our clients come together, all the different ways we have to come together. It's really fantastic. But now let's talk about what the most important thing is. The most important thing before you even start. I'm going to myself right there. I want you to think for a moment. What's the most important thing you need in order to control your finances? Probably, I'm guessing some things you're probably thinking are savings. You might be thinking income. You might be thinking retirement accounts. You might be thinking tax shelters, investment portfolio, something like that. I'm going to call somebody called if you've heard his name before, a really great guy, Simon Sinek, really fantastic author. He's got a book out there I recommend it to everybody called Start With Why. And the basic, one of the ideas behind the book is that we as people have a really easy time focusing on the what. But the what is actually the last step. It's almost the least important part of our decision process. More important than the what, there's a wider circle holding the how, and even wider circle holding the why. That why is the most important thing. Nietzsche had a quote, "With a strong enough why, I can withstand any how." And that is what I'm going to bring attention to right now. It's so easy to think, oh, in order to take control of my finances, in order to become a financial genius, I need to have a certain level of income. I need to have a certain amount in savings, a certain amount saved up. That's not quite true. That is the what. More important is the why, that bigger circle. Why do you need it? And into that, our mindset. Your mindset is the most important thing you need in order to control your finances. You've heard us talk about this before from a different angle, talking about how the importance of psychology. When we focus on helping people with their finances, before we talk about the 5 fundamentals of fiscal fitness, which is the 5 steps that we identified to help everybody really master finances. Even before that, we have 2 habits. One of them is mastering your mindset. So I bring this up because one of the most important, the through amongst all our clients, when they sign up, we've had clients sign up who have had lots of money already put away in retirement accounts and already have portfolios and all these things set up, annuities, in vastly different kinds of insurance, like, across the spectrum of age and income and savings accounts. The most important thing, the single common thread amongst all of them is the desire for improvement, is the knowledge that they need to move forward. This has come up a lot in conversation recently because some people have talked to me and they've gone, oh yeah, I wish I could go to you. And you know what? I just don't have an investment portfolio. That's okay. We'll help you build that investment portfolio. We'll help you find strategies to help you maybe save in taxes to build up your savings account. Maybe you don't even know how much you need to have in savings. You just have a sense of it's all unclear. We'll help you build that clarity for how much should you have in savings, how much in an investment portfolio, in retirement accounts. I can help you with that. We have programs, we have analysis that can run through all those scenarios for you, so you can see exactly where you should put your money to be the most effective. I can help you with all that. I can help you identify which debts should you tackle first and what steps should you take in order to tackle them. Different strategies you could start trying out to make it a little bit easier when you're paying off these debt management. There's steps we can do. There's things we can do. Those are all what's and how's. But the only thing you need to bring to the table when you're signing up with a plan for us is this desire to improve, this desire to do better. I can show you the what's, I can show you the how's, I can show you the tools and how to use them. Some of our plans, the analogy that I make is you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. You teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. Some of our plans are, I'm teaching you how to fish, and I'm also showing you the rod and the bait and all those things so you can make sure that your fishing experience is as good as possible. Those come with the plans. Those are the what's, the how's, and all that. We get covered. It's the why. That's all you need. And if you take nothing else from this, if you take, don't even have to, if you're this, you have to honestly sign up with a plan with us, although I know that we could help. All you have to do, if you want to, the very first step to start mastering your finances and controlling your financial future is just having that desire to make that step forward, to take that first step. That's all that is the first step. It is the hardest step. It is so hard when you're facing uncertainty. I know that. I've been there. When you're facing the uncertainty of everything. I was a performer with a very volatile income, very uncertain. I remember having those hard conversations with Molly. What are we going to do? But we had that desire to control our finances. That was all we had at the time, and we did. We bought the house that we're living in right now on performer salary. And we did that because we had that desire. That is all you need to bring with us, with Plan and Act, is just this desire to improve. That's all. We're not asking for much. It's also everything. And like I said, I know it's tough, and it's a very difficult step to take. So if you're on the fence and if you've been thinking, ultimately everything else becomes excuses. I need to wait until I have a certain amount of savings. I need to wait until I have a certain amount in debt. I need to debt managed. I need to wait. Ultimately, those are all excuses. I'm saving excuses when I'm putting off exercising. I'm just going to wait until I feel more energetic. The exercise is what gives you energy. I know that, and then that's what makes me end up working out sometimes. When I finally acknowledge that, when I have desire, just like with getting healthy, just get up and move. Sometimes all you need for finance is just that desire, that first step. Take that first step, and you'll become like a snowball and start rolling down the hill and get bigger and bigger and bigger. But the most important part of that snowball is you have to do that first push. I believe in you. Going through it, you're in the middle of it, and I know it's hard to see the ending because of that. I've walked other people through these same steps. That's why I've walked myself through these same situations. I believe in you. I know you can do it. If you're sitting on the fence about whether or not it's time to take control of your finances, I hope you believe me that the most important time is now. That's it for today. Thank you all so much for joining me. I know it was a little short one today, but this is such an important message, because it's easy to get caught in the what's and to lose sight of that, to lose what you really want, which is financial independence, which is what you think about finances, have a sense of peace of mind come over you instead of stress and the worry. How much time have you take a minute and think, how much time have you already wasted with finances because of the amount of stress and worry and the sense of your wheels spinning in the mud? How much time have you wasted already with that? It might be time to get somebody to help. We have plans for everybody, no matter where they are financially. Up to me. I'm Henry. I'm in finance. Look forward to talking to you. I hope you guys have a wonderful. Bye.